Hey, what's up? Mike Boyd here. Welcome to Level Up, the game of real life. Today I thought we'd try a good old side quest, in particular the chess side quest. The Queen's Gambit on Netflix was so good. Anya Taylor-Joy was perfect. The plot was so interesting and, well, it brought chess to the mainstream. And that show has inspired me to complete the first chess side quest in Level Up. The first quest in the chess campaign is to beat the dad boss. He's a level 5 boss, and early on in the game, he actually teaches you the rules of chess. I guess you're supposed to beat him earlier on in the game, but, well, I only just watched the Queen's Gambit, so we're doing this now. I am a level 1 chess player. Obviously, I've never played before, but I do know the rules. That's about it. Alright, Dad is in the studio. Let's challenge him to a game.
So here to challenge your old man, are you?
Alright, best of 5. Let's get started.
Let's play. Nice move. That's not going to change the outcome, unfortunately. Check.
In the first game, Dad basically destroyed me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I ended up just resigning. 1-0. In the second game, I was much more careful, but I just gave my queen up. It was over pretty quick after that. Okay, game 3. I was determined not to lose 3-0 to the old man. This time, I really put thought into everything he might try.
Checkmate. I have something for you.
Okay, here's the script. I need to increase my chess level to defeat Dad, so I need to learn. Luckily, in game, there are resources. Lessons. I'm going to use chess.com to level up. It has loads of lessons, but there is a paywall, but it's quite cheap. So I just need to watch this lesson and then complete the challenges.
Control the center, and you can control the game. We may have heard that it's important to control the center and develop our...
So what I'm going to do is just do this every day. Here's how my learning process went. Every day I'd complete a lesson,
D4, D5, and E5.
And then the challenge. I started right from the very basics. After the lesson, I'd play the computer. At first, I was getting beat by the second easiest setting. Checkmate. I didn't even see that coming. However, armed with a little knowledge, I started winning. I've got you on the ropes here. That's checkmate. Yes. It's the second easiest level on chess.com, but checkmate. Right. Yes. There is a huge variation in skill level in chess, and it can be daunting to learn at first. I know the rules, but what do I do to win? What am I trying to do? I found I got immediately better from understanding two fundamental principles, and these are among the first lessons on chess.com. First is the relative value of the pieces. It's easy to grasp that the queen is the most valuable. She can do the most. And by that train of thought, pawns are clearly worth the least. But what about rooks, bishops, and knights? Well, this is actually not subjective. These pieces have a quantifiable value that you can use to decide what moves to make. If a pawn is worth 1, then knights and bishops are each valued at 3. They are equal, and each worth 3 pawns. Rooks, on the other hand, are much more valuable. In this ranking system, they are worth 5. So if you can capture a rook, but in turn lose a bishop, you still come out on top in that trade. So that's a good move to make. The queen is worth 9, making her by far and away the most valuable piece, but still not worth losing both the rooks over. The squares on the board are not weighted equally either. Control over the central 4 squares and the 12 squares surrounding gives a huge advantage, particularly at the beginning. The opening of a chess game is a battle for control of the centre. That's what you are trying to do. Understanding these fundamentals immediately improves your game when you're just beginning and reduces that feeling that you're just moving pieces around randomly. I've got to say, these lessons on chess.com are nothing short of excellent. They do require an in-game microtransaction, which kind of sucks, but I do think they're worth it. However, there is likely hundreds of free resources online that you could probably use. What I've found is it's way more fun to play with a small amount of knowledge about the game. A tiny little bit of knowledge can take you such a long way, and I am way better than I was before. Now I can appreciate when the computer plays a really good move, whereas before I didn't really understand why that was a good move. Checkmate. How is that check? Oh, that was a sneaky one. Even though I'm probably 10 times better than I was at chess, I still suck. This is a Kasparov chess computer. It was actually given to me by my dad. Look at these tiny little pieces. To move a piece, you first press down to indicate what piece you want to move. Then you move the piece and push down once again to indicate where it's gone. It then thinks for a little while and does the same thing for its move, indicating what piece it would like to move with these little LEDs. It has 8 levels, ranging from beginner to tournament level. This was made in 1987, and at that time, the best human chess players had yet to be outdone by computers. The hardware on the Kasparov is primitive compared to today's standards. It has a 600 kilohertz processor and 80 bytes of RAM. Not gigabytes or megabytes or even kilobytes, just bytes. That's so little that we can represent all its memory, every bit, with dots on the screen. Despite that, it can still crush me at chess. I've never even beaten level 3. At level 7, the machine spends an agonising 75 seconds considering its next move. What it's doing in that time, in simplistic terms, is analysing every possible move from its current position, and then every possible move from all of those possible moves, and then every possible move from all of those possible moves, and so on. These trees can be extremely long. Then it picks the best possible tree and plays that move. Difficulty is essentially controlled by limiting how many calculations the computer is allowed to make. In 1997, for the first time, humanity was defeated by its own offspring, computers. IBM's Deep Blue was able to, for the first time, beat a reigning chess champion, Garry Kasparov. This marked an important step in our timeline. The thing we created and then taught to play chess has now surpassed us at chess. For 7 days, I religiously studied chess. A combination of lessons, playing the computer, the Kasparov, and lower level NPCs. What's wrong with her? She's all glitched out. This game's a buggy mess.
Check me. Ha! In your face!
All in all, I saw my level improve from struggling to beat the beginner bots on chess.com to just defeating the first advanced bot. If I move my rook, I think that's checkmate. That's the highest level I've beat yet. That was a war of attrition. But I was victorious! My chess level had finally increased. And it was time to face Dad once more. Okay, here we go. There he is.
Back for more, are we?
Yes, we are.
Hope this is more of a challenge than the last time.
Alright, best of 5, challenger plays as white. Let's do this. I'm gonna castle.
Hey, been practicing, have we?
Yes, I have.
That was a mistake.
That was bad.
This. This.
History is repeating itself. That's checkmate.
Who taught you to play? Checkmate.
Touché, old man. Okay, I need to get my together and remember what I've learned. I know I can beat him. I just need to calm down and remember the fundamentals here.
This won't take long.
It's a terrible situation for Dad. He is going to lose a queen here. I'll be taking that queen.
Impressive.
He's resigned. Alright, we're back in this. That's 1-all. Finally won a game. When you're playing against someone who's way better than you, it just seems like they're completely invincible and they can make all the right moves and there's just nothing you can do. But as your level increases, you realise they're not a superhuman. There's weaknesses in their game too. He's missed that. He's given away his queen. That was an awful mistake.
Too bad.
Yep, there we go. Resignation. Yes, that's 2-1. I've lost a queen in this game, but this pawn is advanced all the way up the board. Surely got to take the rook. No, why has he moved that? Why has he moved that pawn? I'll be having that knight. And with that, I'll transform my little pawn into a beautiful queen, which puts you in check. This is not looking good for Dad right now. Yep, that's it. He's resigned. Which means I've won. I have defeated the Dad boss. You might have noticed in my inventory I have a set of wireless earbuds, and these are from our sponsor Raycon. What, did you think Level Up didn't have in-game ads? Come on. So there's many excellent attributes about the E25s, the everyday buds, that's the ones I have, but most importantly to me is that they don't fall out. They sit flush with your ear and they don't have a tail, and I'm not sure why or how, but they don't fall out when I'm working out, and I can lay my head down so I can rest or sleep with them whilst listening to music or a podcast or some relaxing sounds. They also come with a preposterous number of fittings to cover every possible ear size. So how do they sound? Well, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. In fact, Raycon are pretty confident about it because they offer a 45-day return period, so if you don't like them, just send them back. This model, the everyday earbuds, gives you 6 hours of playtime and seamless Bluetooth pairing. Raycons are disrupting the industry by offering high quality sound for half the price of other brands. And they come in a bunch of different colours. My viewers can get an additional 15% off by using the link down below or visiting buyraycon.com/Mike Boyd. And as I said before, if you don't like them, just send them back, no worries. So if you are in the market for a set of wireless Bluetooth earbuds, check out Raycon using the link down below. That'll get you 15% off. And thank you very much to Raycon for sponsoring this episode of Level Up.